Hey guys, welcome to Friendship Shaving. Welcome to the kitchen for a Gifts of Friendship video, and I have a rather large box. Here we are, which has kindly been sent by John Leitch from the Byron Shaving Company all the way over in the USA. Now John is a designer and a master craftsman, and just to pick a couple of items that I've got of John's, just to show you what I mean by that, I have my favourite soap bowl. I have my Martin de Condra soap in there, and this was designed and made by John. It's made of fine china and it's absolutely beautiful. And something that you've seen in this very kitchen opening boxes is my knife. It was made a few years ago by John now, but a beautiful knife, as is the leather case that the knife fits into. So definitely a very clever and talented man, and John is bringing his original design ideas to the world of shaving, and he's kindly sent me these items to show you today. So I'm just going to reach into the box. I'm trying to stay back here because if I lean forward, the light will hit me and the screen will go dark. So we'll try and stay back here. I've had a quick look through the box. I've cut all the little tags that held everything together just to make it a little bit easier. So this is a Lather Master. There we are, very well presented. On the inside of the box is a card telling you that you have bought the Lather Master. And then in the box is the bowl itself, nicely presented with some bright red tissue. So very well thought out. I'll just leave that there for the moment, stop fussing. So this is a very interesting stainless steel bowl. It has John's signature rubber pedestal on the bowl, and if you buy one of these from John, it's secured to the bowl. Do not test your strength trying to unscrew it, you will break something. It's very firmly attached, but it has these little dimples around the edge there, so it's perfect to hold that way or that way. You can put it down on a surface and it stands very well. A nice width to this, 5 inches across the top there, but the clever part about this is the inside, and you can see there the design of the inside based on a manhole cover, believe it or not, taking something from everyday life and putting it into a shaving product. This is neoprene rubber. The clever bit about this is that it is magnetized, and this raised part in the middle here is designed to splay the knot of the brush as you work it, but it also hides the neoprene magnet, and that means you can do that and it attaches. Okay, well that didn't quite work as I had intended, but once it's set in there, it's really stuck in. It's very well stuck in. But of course the wonder of this is you can take it apart for cleaning. So there we are, it has Lather Master written down the outside there, etched into the side there, and I'm very much looking forward to using this one. I think it's a really nice idea. That's a clever idea, really superb. So we're going to put that away for the moment. Because we have a couple of bowls here that I can show you. So we're going to go with the next one. Oh. Now this is in a Lather Master box, but it actually is looking for a name. John has called it the Lather Churn, just because of the similar designed interior that allows you to churn up a good lather. But John is looking for a better name for this, so if you have a suggestion, please write it in the comments. Let John know what you think would be a good name. Now I like this. Whoop. Trying not to catch the bright sunlight. It's got a similar design, but this is made of a printed plastic material. Now I always thought that printed plastic had a very rough texture where you could see the lines where it was printed, but this isn't like that. It's really, there is a texture to it, but it's quite smooth in comparison to a lot of printed plastic products that I've seen. As usual, it has the pedestal on the bottom. This one has a nice rim, so if you were stood bowl lathering, you could place it down and bowl lather that way. I'm wondering if this is slippier to the brush than the neoprene rubber. So that will be very interesting. John actually may go with a rubber insert for this, but it's another beautiful bowl. You know, you can see here satin polished around the top. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So that is, for the time being, the Lather Churn. See if you can come up with a better name, guys. I've suggested a couple, but I won't tell you what. I'll let you try and come up with something of your own, something unique. Now I've got one more bowl in here. He says, I've got a lot of information about the products in here. So I'm purposely not going to go through that. But nevertheless, this is, you know, it's going to be quite a reasonably length video. Now I've actually got the card out of the box. This is the Lather Genie. Again, very well presented. And this is a little bit different. This is a smaller bowl, and you can see it's got the raised parts on the inside to help you create a lather, and it also has this rubber base, and it fits very well. And what that does, well, it does a couple of things. First of all, I find that really nice to hold, very comfortable. It's not going to slip anywhere. That'd be very useful for me. So I did have a lovely lovely ceramic bowl that I made myself, and slipped out of my hand and smashed. I was gutted that I'd broken that, because yeah, it was a very special day that day, so that was a reminder of that day, and it's gone now. So that's very good, but also what you can do is you can fill this with hot water out of the tap. Put your brush in it to soak your brush for a little while you're setting yourself up, and then take your brush out, pour the water away. The bowl will stay hot, allowing you to have a hot lather, and your hand won't be hot because you've got this rubber protection. So a clever idea. That is the lather genie. Really neat. Really very original ideas, I think, coming out here. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay, next into the box we've got a simple thing, but a very clever thing. This is what I call a proper soap spoon. Look at that, guys. It's got the logo up the top there. You could scoop both ways, I guess, but that's really neat. Clever, very clever. Okay, so now I've got some razors and some brushes to show you, and I'll just get these out. Right, let's start with this brush. This is a fine art shaving brush. You'll see why. It's very beautiful. There we are, guys. That is the fine art shaving brush. You might be able to see that it's not just coloured, it's textured. There are raised parts and sunken parts to this. John's signature and date on the bottom there. Some of this reminds me of kind of cave art. It's got that sort of, well, that's where it takes me. I really like this brush. This is a badger knot, so that'll be great to use. I think that's a beautiful brush. Really, really nice. So that is a fine art brush. I now have a brush that I don't think you'll have seen anything like this before. I'm sure there's not anything like this, but we'll see. I've got a little stand for the brush. Here's the box. Now here is the brush. Now that is something unusual, isn't it? We've got a synthetic tuxedo style knot. We've got ironwood, which is a very hard wood by all accounts. And then put onto that we've got a handle, and on the handle is a comfort grip. So you can hold it this way, and actually I shouldn't have put those bowls away, should I? Let me get one out. Let me get the genie out. there we are. So you can, you know, use it like that. I'm intrigued by this. I've never seen a brush anything like this before. I think it would be really good for guys that struggle to hold a small brush handle. Really neat, obviously. Goes on like that. Very, very clever indeed. Very clever. I'll put the bowl there, just put that out of the way. I've got a piece of paper up on the window just blocking the sun. I'm trying to, you see me doing this because obviously we're moving, aren't we? Okay, got some razors now. Now we've got the rondo. There we go. And we've got, that's a rondo. And we've got a Contempo razor. So let's look at a Contempo first. So this says, very mild, best for beginners to double-edged shaving. Now John is quite proud of both of these razors. What he's done with this one, he's worked out, let me tell you about the razor first. He's got an anodized aluminium handle, and inside there's a weighted stainless steel piece here. Okay, and what that does, if the razor is at 30 degrees, it increases the weight bearing past the point of the razor blade, so you get a more effective shave, apparently. Now John has asked me to try this handle with a razor that I know and to talk about the differences, so I'll certainly do that. But this is a lovely looking razor, and it has this razor grip handle, a rubber comfort grip, and you can buy these from John's website separately, and I'll put the link to the website in the description to this video. It looks strange to me seeing that on a handle, but actually it's very comfortable to hold. It is a comfort grip. Really neat. This handle is a little bit wider than a lot. We'll unscrew the handle. We've got a 3-piece razor. There we are. You can see perhaps a stainless steel insert sat in the top there. And there we are. That's the design. Very well put together. A very interesting razor, no doubt about it. I'm intrigued by this handle. So there we are. That is the Contempo very mild shave. There are, let me see what it says here. Oh, here we go. This is the standard rondo razor. And there are others with wood and acrylic in place of the rubber grip center. So that'll be interesting. This one is very much like a DE89. Definitely that style of head. Again, very well made. And another beautiful razor, slightly shorter handle on this one, but still nicely balanced. It's about there. I'm not going to let go with my finger because the razor will roll that way. But that's a nice weight and a nice feel in my hand. And obviously over the next weeks, when I shave with these items, I'll obviously give you more information. Now this is a medium aggressive one. John says it's very similar to the R89. And again, you see, we've got that longer handle with the stainless steel insert. I'll be very interested to compare this to my, well, it would be, well, I have an R89 or my DE89. Very similar style to the last one, but we're back with the longer handle on this one. And again, beautifully weighted. And then finally, guys, this is the Rondo again, but this is an all black one. Now that is nice. Let me just see if I can get, it's stainless steel with a black plating. Standard size handle length. There we go. You maybe can't see, but there are little dimples on this comfort grip. And this one, it's got Rondo written around the base here for this razor, and this isn't just slipped over the handle, although you can buy them to do that. This is actually, there's a space machined that fits into exactly. So the join here is, you know, almost continuous. It's a really nice fit. So there we are, that's the black one. I like that one. I like the length of this handle, feels very comfortable. Slightly wider than usual. You remember my titanium razor that I was using? Similar size handle, very, very comfortable. So there we are, some great stuff from the Byron Shaving Company. As you know, I've had some items from John before, and I was able to give some of the items I didn't use away to subscribers to the channel. So I'll put all the links below. Keep an eye out for some of these. Remember, we're looking for a new name for the lather churn, and let's see what you've got. But yeah, this is a lather genie, and a rather amazing looking brush. Until next time, look after yourselves. Be well, I'll see you around. Bye bye now.